ushers. This first usher would love to get to know everyone here tonight and will be working the room like he's running for the next mayor of Sioux Falls. You know him as Skinny Pat Sabers. This next usher has got the most ridiculous abnormal large big toe in the room. And no, that's not red hair, it's copper. You know him as Riverdance Lance Zell. This next usher once battled and almost beat Brock Lesnar in the 4th grade in a wrestling match. He still throws on that singlet and wears it around the house every other day. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him as Hoppy, it's Adam Larson. This next usher is strikingly handsome, and many people believe he looks like a cross between Tom Cruise and Charlie Sheen. You know him as Big Term, it's Jeremy Orthman. And finally, this last usher is the only guy on the bag softball team who has to try out to make the team, but somehow he always ends up getting the team captain because he has such a big heart. You know him as Chopper, it's Robbie D. Metzl. And for your wedding party, he's a big-time Husker fan and has been working on Chad for the last 9 years to convert him over to the good side. She's a world-class Tippy Cup player from the state of Minnesota and loves to throw on a chicken suit for random dance parties. It's Brian Stier and Leah Kruger, a.k.a. Chicken. He's the only guy in the room to ever go on a 3-day trip to Okoboji with the boys and leave 2 days early with no money and only one shoe. And this bridesmaid and the bride were Roosevelt Rough Rider cheerleaders together. They once tossed a girl in the air for a stunt and walked away and forgot to catch her. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Ford and Jamie Rangens. He's a big-time wheeler and dealer and once sold his Mercury Sable to a buddy for a lottery scratch ticket. And she's the girl that once asked a guy out on a date because he had cool shoes, but not failed to notice he only had one eye. Ladies and gentlemen, Bo Fitz and Nikki Olsen. And finally, your best man. He's the only guy ever to trip, fall, and spill a full beer on himself on national TV at a Twins game while wearing a cherry red 70s leisure suit. And your maid of honor, the one who spilled her macaroni on the floor when she was little and convinced Jackie to dump hers on Isla's head so she wouldn't get in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, your best man and maid of honor, David Sayre and Andrea Schultz. Ladies and gentlemen, your bride and groom, Chad and Jackie Kriech. Even though Chad and Jackie, a.k.a. Ruth, as Chad calls her, knew each other in high school, they didn't actually hook up until they lived about 6 hours away. Jackie's first reaction to Chad was, wow, he's good looking, smart, funny, and he has a job. Chad knew he wanted to get that girl's number because he loved her sense of humor and she makes him laugh. He knew it was going to take more than some cheesy pickup lines, so he asked her to borrow her phone. The next thing you know, his phone started ringing and done. He said, thanks, now I have your number. The actual first date started with Jackie on a 6-hour drive to Lincoln, Nebraska, where Chad was living. They had a nice dinner and later met up with some friends and played some pool. How many of those friends are here tonight? Well, Jackie never saw them again and feels that Chad actually hired them for the night to pretend they were friends. The proposal? Well, it was well planned by Chad. They were walking on a river walk in San Antonio while on vacation. With hundreds and hundreds of people all around, Chad and Jackie, the smooth, cool, confident Chad was ready to get down on one knee, and then he completely chickened out. He ended up asking Jackie's hand in marriage about 1 hour later at the hotel. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your bride and groom, Jackie and Chad Kriech.
I also quite like the idea of a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, and a big pool. I know that life won't always be a bed of roses, but I can promise you that now, whatever it tries to throw at us, I'll always be here by your side.
Dry your eyes. I will fight your fight. I will hold you tight, and I won't let go.
Wow, Dad, can you believe that I'm married today? I never ever thought that this day would actually come, and I never ever thought that you would, after last year, would make it here to walk me down the aisle today. When I was little, I always dreamed of a big wedding and all of this stuff, but most importantly, I dreamed that you would be there to walk me down the aisle. And after you went through all of your cancer and everything last year, I didn't know if that was going to be a possibility. And we did it, and you got through it, and I'm so happy and I'm so blessed that you are here with me today and you can walk me down the aisle. And I love you and I'll always be there for you.
Hurts my heart. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, a rock, we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Glad back home, join me home. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock.
Dude, room looks amazing, did an amazing job, whole DJ thing, did everything we wanted to, appreciate it, you're the best.
I just want to say thank you so much. I've had so many people tell me I have never seen a room more beautiful than our room is tonight. I mean, everything was perfect, everything we wanted, everything we didn't want, everything was just right on time. It was scheduled perfectly, he took care of everything. My sister was so nervous for her speech, and he just completely calmed her down, and she somehow made it, and
Best DJ in Sioux Falls, guaranteed.
Amazing time. He did such a good job, and if anybody, I mean, if you're thinking about a DJ, hands down, pay whatever it costs. It is so worth it. Coming from a bride who was very particular, and I want everything perfect, it was